Good morning, everyone. Surprise. I said I wouldn't be back until Monday, but Olivia had something going on, and so did Emily. So I'm filling in. Don't mind at all. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. It's Friday. And let's see who we have on today. We've got Claudia. Good morning, Claudia. And Vivian, good morning. Hi, Jody. Chuck B. Hi, Chuck B. Trish reposted. Thank you, Trish. Hi, Emily. Good morning, Trish. Hi, Alice. How are you? Good morning. And Karen, good morning. Looks like we've got a few more people on, maybe. Maybe they'll say hi. All right. Today is day 118 of our book, and it's God Speaks to You in the Storm. Then the Lord spoke to Job out of the storm. Job thinks of all he has lost, his children, his possessions, and even his health. What will we do now? He sits for many days with his friends and processes all he's endured, including his questions, confusions, and frustration. His expressions of emotion include sorrow, rage, despair, and a desire for his life to end. Finally, the Lord speaks to Job out of the storm. He asked Job a series of questions like, Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? In the end, Job says, My ears have heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. What Job needs most isn't answers to his questions, but rather an assurance that God is real and is still in control despite all that has happened. Job discovers the truth many of us never experience. Whatever we're feeling, God can take it. We tend to tiptoe around God as if he's a weak old man we shouldn't upset, or we see him as a heavenly avenger just waiting to send yet another lightning bolt our way. But he loves us unconditionally and is strong enough to handle anything we share with him. If you have only been sharing with God what you think he wants to hear, then perhaps it's your turn to give God the opportunity to speak to you in the storm too. So good. I think God does speak to you in the storm, and I think that's when we need him the most. So I think reaching out to him is very important, and letting him guide us. So our just to jot for today is, what are you sometimes afraid to share with God? He knows everything. We shouldn't be afraid, but I know that we are. Hi, Connie. I just saw that you popped on. How are you? All right. Our prayer for today is, God, give me the courage to bring all I feel to you, trusting you can take it. He can take it. So let's give that to God. All right. I will be back Monday. So you're not getting rid of me yet. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye.